Hey everybody, it's Jeff from Yawk coming to you from the beautiful Norwegian Gem. Today on the Gem we're going to check out Deck 7. Deck 7's got a lot going on. It's one of the busiest decks here on the ship, after I guess the pool deck. Deck 7 has one of the entrances to the Stardust Theater. It's a 2-level theater, so you can enter it from either Deck 6 or Deck 7. Deck 7 also has lots of restaurants, bars. It's got the Bliss Lounge. It's got the photo gallery. It's got the art gallery. It's got the Atrium, which is like a main hub here on the ship. Lots of games being played in the Atrium. One of the busiest bars is there. Very busy area. Also off of the Atrium is some shops. We have the customer service or the ship service area. You can book your excursions there. You can make reservations for restaurants. Lots to see and do on Deck 7. So let's head on downstairs and check it out right now, shall we? Deck 7 on the Norwegian Gem includes the Promenade, which is a nice place to either go for a jog or a walk. It does the entire perimeter of the ship. You don't have to go inside to get around. It does the entire circumference. And as you can see, even though the Gem is considered a mid-sized ship, you can put on some distance here. As we walk around the outside on Deck 7, you'll find a lot of safety equipment, including lifeboats, life rafts, life vests, life savers, evacuation chutes, you name it. If it's got the word life in it or safety, it's here on Deck 7. So when that ship hits the iceberg and starts to sink really fast, just drag your butt, grab your rosaries, and head on down to Deck 7. Think of nothing else. Well, actually, since I'd let women and children off first, I'd probably think of shuffleboard and pick up a quick game with a couple guys before the water hits the deck. This is Captain Morgan. He shows up in all cruise-related videos here on the New York channel. He shows up as a quick flash in the background, including this video. Be the first to spot him and leave a comment below with the timestamp where you spotted him, and you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. Good luck. Speaking of Captain Morgan, how many of you out there knew that Captain Morgan was a Lego figure? That's right, Captain Morgan actually came off a piece of one of my Lego projects, and actually Deborah Camacho was the first to point that out. She pointed it out immediately when she saw him, so good eye, Deborah. And speaking of good eyes, good eye to Robert Camacho, who found Mitzi the Rubber Ducky Showgirl in my latest Las Vegas video, the Hotels and Casinos of Las Vegas, episode number 7. So shout out to the Camachos today. And obviously we're inside now on Deck 7 where the Stardust Theater is. Again, the Stardust Theater is 2 levels, Deck 7 and Deck 6. Quite a large theater for this size ship. I saw lots of great shows in this theater. Trade Winds is the tax and duty-free area of the Norwegian Gem, and there's 2 things that I really can't stand. One is paying taxes, which we all have to do. And the other one is I can't imagine paying for duty. But hey, who am I to judge? If you're into duty, it's free here. A couple tips when shopping on cruise liners is, well, first off, if you wait till the end, and this is pretty much the day or two before our cruise ends, we're going to be pulling into New York Harbor in a day or two, the prices really drop on stuff like clothing and souvenirs and stuff like that. Now, if you want to buy liquor or cigarettes, it usually comes with a hefty sin tax when you're on land. There is no tax on those items here on the ship. However, beware, if you buy liquor or cigarettes, you can't use them while you're on the ship. You can purchase them, they'll hold it for you, and when you disembark, they'll give you your packages. So if you're thinking you're going to get on this ship and buy a bottle of booze real cheap and bring it to your cabin, it ain't going to happen. If you're thinking, well, I'm at a port of call in the Caribbean, I'm going to pick up a nice bottle of rum and bring it aboard the ship, it ain't going to happen. So if you're looking to drink while you're on your cruise, and who isn't, you have to depend on bar service and restaurant service. But as usual, it's all-inclusive, so it's really no big deal. Unless you opt out of the all-inclusive package, then, well, you have to pay for your drinks. But if you're not a drinker, it really makes no difference anyway. This area of Deck 7 has a sake bar, a sushi bar, the Orchard Garden Asian restaurant, as well as teppanyaki Japanese grill. I visited all of these places, and those videos will be coming up shortly on the New York channel. This whole area overlooks Deck 6, but, well, that's another video. We're now heading into the Atrium, which I really consider the social hub of this whole ship, the Norwegian Gem. Here you'll find the Atrium bar, the gift shop, guest services, shore excursions if you want to book some. There's a Starbucks here. There's always something going on here, whether it's a game show or a sales pitch or something. And above us is O'Sheehan's Irish Pub, which we'll cover in this video. Even though it's officially Deck 8, it's really the only thing on Deck 8 other than, of course, cabins. So we'll check that out here on this video as well. Another thing Norwegian does in these atriums is show movies at night. And you might be thinking, well, who wants to go on a cruise and watch a movie? You would be surprised how crowded this place is. There's like kids sleeping on their parents' lap. There's adults enjoying drinks and watching the movies, and it's just a great place to hang out. And when you board the ship for the very first time during embarkation day, this is the first place you enter. It's definitely a chill vibe here at night, and if you're looking for excitement in the party atmosphere, well, that's on the Lido deck, also known as the pool deck. They do so many game shows here in the Atrium, and I recorded a lot of them. So what I'm thinking of doing right now, I'm running the Jeff Driving Around New York City on Weekends series. But once that's over, I think I'm going to be doing the game shows on the Norwegian Cruise Line ships series, which will be a weekend thing. A lots of fun game shows, and you guys could play along, and that'll be coming up after this whole New York City driving around with Jeff series is over. As you can see, I grabbed a Starbucks. I'm usually grabbing a cocktail, but I grabbed a Starbucks today, and I'm heading up to O'Sheehan's, which is on deck 8. Really not supposed to be part of this video, but it's the only thing on deck 8 other than cabins. So there is no deck 8 tour. So let's head upstairs. I'll show you O'Sheehan's, and we'll continue our tour of deck 7. And here we are back on deck 7. This is the art gallery. You're free to purchase any of the art here. They have auctions, or you can just outright purchase it if you'd like. It does change on a daily basis. They must have a storage place somewhere. Not everything changes, but once in a while you'll see a new piece of art hanging on the walls here. Here we have the nightclub Bliss Lounge, and again, there's so many options. Like I said, you can be up on the Lido deck having a fun time at the pool party with open bars up there. You can be in the Atrium watching a movie and just chilling out. You can come here in the Bliss Lounge, and they have DJs here and karaoke contests and stuff. So much to do day and nighttime here on the ship. And here we have the photo gallery. There might have been some pictures taken of you, and you can check it out by looking up your room number. And you can purchase those photos if you'd like here on the ship. Hope you enjoyed our tour of Deck 7. Lots more deck tours coming up, as well as parties, food, restaurants, drinking, you name it, coming up here on the New York channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.